One leader called it a game changer. A senator from the president's own party called it a tremendous foreign policy blunder. Same deal, same day, two completely different stories. This is Media Lens. Here's what happened. At the G7 summit in France, President Trump touted a tentative agreement with Iran, a memorandum of understanding to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and extend a shaky ceasefire. The full text won't be signed until Friday, and that gap between what's promised and what's proven is exactly where the coverage splits. On one side, the framing of triumph. Outlets carried Trump's claim that without the deal, U.S. oil reserves would have run out in about 4 weeks, risking what he called bedlam. Canada's Prime Minister praised the framework as a game changer, and the G7 issued a joint statement backing the plan. The story here, a war winding down, allies falling in line. On the other side, the framing of doubt. Other outlets led with the pushback. A Republican senator calling the deal awful, reporting that the text remains hidden from the public, and noting Trump's own words that the deal isn't final and he could go back to shooting. One analysis argued that Iran is winning the war over what this deal means. Same facts. The emphasis lands somewhere very different. Notice the techniques. Watch which quote leads. The triumph framing opens with allies and the danger averted. The skeptic framing opens with critics and the missing fine print. Watch the verbs too, secured and ended versus claimed and threatened. And watch what's left out. A story can be completely accurate and still steer you just by choosing where to start and what to leave for paragraph 10. So what does this tell you? When a deal is announced but the details aren't public, coverage fills the vacuum with framing, and framing follows the audience. The useful move isn't to pick the outlet you trust and stop. It's to read the triumph version and the skeptic version side by side, and notice that the gap between them is the part nobody can confirm yet. The facts you can verify are small. The story built around them is large. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.